A very good morning. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss about sixth program in this is under SS and OS lab. So this is the program which we are going to eliminate command lines in C program. I'm going to copy the resulting program into a separate file by using the Lex program. So Lex and Yak helps to write programs that transfer structured input, and Lex generates C code for lexical analyzer, whereas Yak generates code for syntax analyzer. So lexical analyzer is built using a tool called Lex, and input is given to Lex and lexical analyzer is generated. So in this we have three sections. One is definition section and rule section and then code section or C code section. So in definition section we have to go by opening the percentage and open brace and ending with open close brace. And in rule section the starting one is percentage and then open brace and then followed by global variables etc and then close brace. Then in C code section here we are going to scan the file and we are going to take the action, what action to taken for the tokens and all we are going to see in the third part, that is in C code. So this is a Lex, it is a Unix utility and it is a program generator designed for lexical processing of character input streams. And here Lex generates C code for lexical analyzer, and it uses a patterns that matches strings in the input and convert the strings to the tokens. So Lex helps by taking a set of descriptions of possible tokens and producing a C routine which we'll call the lexical analyzer. The token description that Lex uses are known as a regular expressions. In rule section we are using the regular expressions and followed by this rule section. So this we're going to see now, and this is the steps in writing the Lex program. We are using gedit create a file with extension .l. I mean we can give a file name .l. For example, program1.l. So this is the file name. .l is the extension. So second step is we are going to use lx and program 1.l, and we are going to use this compiler C compiler to compile the code cc lex.yy.c -ll, and to run the program we have to use ./a.out. So this is the structure of the CLX source program. Definition section, we have three parts. One is definition section, rule section, and user subroutines or code section. In definition section, it should be open with the open brace and close brace. And this is the delimiters. Each and every variable is separated by the delimiter, that is nothing but a percentage and percentage. And there is a rule section here. And in this rule section we have the global variables, parameters, etc. This will be followed, and then in code section it is going to scan the file, and then what actions is going to taken for the tokens is matters in this code section. So this is the structure, like we can say this is the definition section, just copy to the beginning of the C code. And rule section, it is a translate into file containing C routine called by_lex, and code section, this to be copied into the end of the file. And percentage is a delimiter to the mark the beginning of the rule section. The second is optional, but the first is required to mark the beginning of the rules. And the definition and code, or we can say subroutines, are often omitted. So these are the Lex variables yy in, yy out, and yy text, and then yy len, yy line number. So yy in, this points to the current file being passed by the Lexa, and yy out, this points to the location where the output the Lexa will be written. By default, both this points to standard input, and this is the matched pattern. So this is the Lex functions, Lex. This is the function which this is function which it means it starts the analysis, and this should be automatically done by the Lexa. It is automatically generated by Lex. And wrap, this function is called when end of the file is encountered. If this function returns 1, the parsing stops. So this can be used to parse multiple files, and code can be written in third section, which will allow multiple files to be parsed. And this is the regular expression. So in this regular expression, this we can apply in the rule section. So this will be followed by the regular expression. And this is used to describe the pattern, and it is widely used in the Lex, and it uses the meta language. And the character used in the meta language are part of standard ASCII character set, and this is made up of symbols and normal symbols or characters and numbers. And we have a special meaning in Lex. So this have a typical examples called these things. This is the character A to Z and 0 to 9 and small a to Z. And so these are the characters and according to that meaning we have. And now we'll see the program code. So we are going to write a Lex program to eliminate command lines in C program and copy the resulting program into separate file. So this is the definition section, percentage and open brace, and we are going to include hash include stdio.h and int sl equals to 0 and ml equals to 0, and we are closing percentage and you're closing the brace, and this is the delimiters which separates the files. This is the rule section. Rule section, here we are using the, this is, we can say this is a regular expression which is followed by the rule section. A to Z, see this increment ml plus plus, it's nothing but it just pointing how much characters it was defined. And then main section, this is the execution part, and we can say this is the C code, or we can say the subroutine part. Here we are using the files, we are going to open the file and we are going to read it, and we are going to use a yylex. This is a function which is going to analyze, and this is the analyzer part, and this is automatically generated by lex, and we are going to close the files, and we will print the number of single line comments and multi-line comments. And so this is the output. When we can open the terminal, we can give gedit program file name .l, and we can see the code call cclex.yy.c. This is the, by using the C compiler we can see the cclex.yy.c hyphen ll, and to run the program dot slash a dot dot, and we can get the output like this. Thank you.